He's had it before, but it was just, it was one of those things that flared up. So, flared up. If you can't play, you can't play. Next guy, get in there, get it done.
So you got it going in the third quarter. Is it just a matter of time with, you take Randall and OG out of the lineup just to kind of find some continuity?
Yeah, like we just talked, you're not replacing those guys individually, so you have to count on your defense and your rebounding and then creating advantages for each other. And I thought we got great games out of, we got the usual from Jalen, but I thought Josh was terrific and Dante was fantastic. I thought Precious, first time playing, at the power forward, Jericho gave us really good minutes as well. And then I thought Deuce's defense was big too. But the third quarter, I don't know, it was 44 or something, 24 I think. And but that gave us a cushion there.
Do you know if the OG thing is longer lasting?
I don't. I think it's going to be day to day. So it's inflammation. So. We'll see where it is tomorrow.
In that role,
he went through shoot around, and he went through. He was planning on playing, so it was a late scratch.
In the role that Dante plays, how important?
Oh, and Quentin too. I'm sorry, I thought he gave us good minutes.
How important is it to have, I guess, that much confidence in your shot? And
well, you guys have seen it all season. And the thing I like about it is. He doesn't, like all the 50-50 to say, he doesn't hesitate. He's very confident, puts a lot of work in, and he worked extremely hard all summer, to make sure he was ready for the start of the season. And so it sets up everything else for him. Like if they start flying at him, he then can put it down on the floor. But I thought he had good activity defensively as well, and he's good in the open floor. So. There's no hesitation, and we needed. I think he took 15 threes, but you need that. We obviously need the volume threes.
How much of an emphasis have you guys put on that characteristic? Just like really, really quick decision making, because it seems like you have a lot of guys.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like you want to try to attack the defense before it's set, but then. Once you get down, if the third defender's back and you move it to the second side, you get downhill into space and try to create advantages for each other. So I think moving without the ball and making quick decisions is important. It's what I really like about Josh. Like he keeps it going, and there's really not a stat for that, because a lot of it is, it's not only the movement, but it's the screening off the ball and their quick decisions. And OG's really good at that too, moving without the ball, making quick decisions, and as is Dante. So I think that's important for us.
Given you guys are missing guys, is it extra important to be able to make those quick decisions, get out?
Yeah, the thing is, so what we have to, obviously you're not replacing Julius with any one player, same thing with OG. So for us, it's got to be the collection of everybody working together. Everyone's capable of playing great defense. Everyone's capable of rebounding the ball well. Everyone's capable of taking care of the ball and not turning it over, but sharing the ball. Like if you're open, shoot. If you're not open, make a play for your teammate. And when we do that, we can beat anyone.
It was quite the scene out there with Knicks fans. What did you think of the crowd?
That's great. That's the bad. You guys hear me. Not only do we have the good fortune of our arena and our fans at home, which I think are the best. There's nothing like it. But every city you go to, there's always a huge fan base, and you feel it. And I think it brings energy to us. So certainly appreciate it.
You got a nice hand in the introductions, right? Did you hear that?
I didn't notice that, but I think Josh pointed it out to me. He asked me if it was my family.
Quentin didn't shoot a great day, but seems like the last 4 games or so, much more aggressive, putting it on the floor.
Yeah, and that's why he's not hesitating. And that's what I like. He's at his best when he plays like that, and he put it down. And he attacked the rim the one time, and I loved it. There was no hesitation. The guy made a good play, but when he's aggressive like that, that's when he's at his best. He and Deuce had a great defensive sequence. So that was when you make plays like that, that gives your team a lot of energy.
I remember when you sent him to Summer League and put the ball in his hands like that. You talked about him being a point guard naturally. Is that something you want from Quentin more?
Just, like, it's really the way it is today. It's positionless, and you see Josh oftentimes will initiate the offense, and I like the other. It's interchangeable. So sometimes our point guards are on the weak side, so we can let them play off the ball as well. But I like when we interchange because I think it's a different thing for your opponent to defend. Are you defending, catch and shoot? Or you defending off the dribble, and I think the more situations and decisions you put them in, the more advantages you can create from that. And so, and Deuce is a really good screener, so sometimes he's handling, sometimes he's screening, and then what they're doing on the weak side is they're playing off each other, which is, and I think oftentimes those are the hardest place to defend because they're not scripted. You can't lock into, okay, this is what they're doing, and now they're point switch, and then there's a slip, and then the next thing you know, you got a layup.
How long are you guys going to be monitoring Isaiah's minutes? What's the latest with that?
Yeah, just like he's, just let him work his way through it. Like his timing's not quite there, but the thing that I love is that Precious has really played well, and Jericho's really played well. So we got quality depth, and as we did at the beginning of the season when we had Mitch and then Isaiah, and then Isaiah went into the start. So like everyone is functioning well, and you need everybody. So get in there, and that I think the rebounding part of it is so important. So the offensive rebounds were big, and I think that's critical. And Josh is unique. Like when Josh went to the 4, he rebounds the ball great in traffic. So. Our rebounding is going to be huge. You lose Julius, we have to gang rebound. We need everyone in there fighting for it.
Thanks, guys.
Yep,
Thank you.